There she is, alma mater. These tents are gonna ruin one of my shots. All praise to thee, our alma mater, mighty Trojans we. The cool thing about this statue of alma mater is she sort of has an Easter egg. There's an owl eating the folds of her robes, and if you know where to spot it, they say good things will happen to you. I'm not gonna tell you on camera where it is. You're gonna have to come to New York City and find it for yourself, but I did just find it. And as you can tell, they probably had to put the camera on a scaffolding right down there to get the particular angle. And today, unfortunately, we've got tents in the way selling books. But this is the location. This is one of the iconic images of the movie. There's a green field over here, and this one over here is green too, but in the movie it was gray. I read online that the proceeds that the university made from the movie Ghostbusters paid to sod that field. So that's had grass for only the last 30 years. Okay, so here's this faded sculpture bas-relief on the back of Alma Mater, and sure does seem to be a lot of wear to the genitalia of him. Not so much on her. A little bit disconcerting there.
Yeah, typical marriage.
I was trying to take a photo of that, and all of a sudden somebody said, "Excuse me," and all these tour groups started coming down the steps where I was standing. There's a tour group there now. There's one up there. There's one over here, which would have been one of our next locations. So we're gonna try to go to Havemeyer Hall. By the way, that's where we walked in. And so as we're walking to go to Havemeyer Hall, it occurs to me, this is the path that Dan Aykroyd, Bill Murray, and Harold Ramis were walking down. And then they turn that way. Adam's walking backwards. So yeah, this is one of the shots from the movie where they're, you know, I'm sorry, I just got overexcited. Well, wasn't it amazing? We actually touched the etheric plane. Egon walks up and says that they have an excellent chance of catching a ghost and holding it indefinitely. And then cut to a reaction of Peter. They've been talking sort of in this vicinity. They passed that sign, I believe. And then Peter's about here when he has his moment of epiphany that they could go into business for themselves. Somewhere in this vicinity, he gave them the crunch bar. And then we're gonna go over here to Havemeyer Hall, which is the location of the fictitious Weaver Hall in the movie, where the Paranormal Research Laboratory is. I could totally take that home as a souvenir. Well, here we are outside of the New York Public Library on 5th Avenue, where this lion is featured in the opening shot of Ghostbusters. I'm lying about the lion. I'm sorry, I lied to you. I feel bad. Right over here behind the lion, that should be Havemeyer Hall. They added a plaque right there that's not there's a real lion. Like I thought, well, I'll just go on in the doorway. And just for a second, as the door opened, I'm like, I just exited the frame of the movie. I just stepped into the reality of the film. So that was neat. Neat experience. Frederick C. Havemeyer. Yep. Ghostbusters have been here all right.